You have somehow set me up as like the Teflon queen. Isn't that what you said?
Yes, because you won't take responsibility for your own actions.
Hi guys, this is my Sister Wives update for August 2025. We urgently need to catch up with Christine, Janelle, Robyn, Meri, and Cody, and the kids. There's a lot going on this month, so let's get straight into it. So we're going to start with probably the biggest news to drop this month. Kody Brown used his Instagram account for the first time in literally years to announce that he will be appearing on a show called Special Forces. It's a show on Fox where, according to a description, pits contestants against harsh environments all around the world in a shortened training course that is designed to replicate a number of elements of the actual United States Special Forces selection course, which is notoriously difficult and has claimed the lives of people who have participated in it. So Kody promoted the show on his social media, which I assume is probably a requirement from his contract or something like that. Anyways, this is really his first appearance on a non-Sister Wives reality show and non-TLC. And he will be on a show with a ton of different stars from random shows or sports stars, etc., including Teresa Giudice, Shawn Johnson, the Olympian, Jesse James Decker, Brittany from the Valley, you name it. And really, we all can't wait to see what happens when you throw Kody Brown in the mix. There's some rumors that maybe he didn't fit in that well, specifically because Gia Giudice hinted that he got under her skin on her podcast, and literally none of his castmates commented on his post announcing that he was on the show. Usually they kind of support each other. But Jesse James Decker did post in his comments, so maybe he had one friend. I don't know. And even Gabe is excited and asked fans if they want him to recap episodes, which of course we do, Gabe. Hard yes. Is that even a question? Kody posted a hint of a spoiler in his caption and said, "This was the most exciting experience of any age. Tune in and watch me with my peers suffer. Want to see me cry? No, like full-on sobbing." So there's that. He's going to be crying. I have a feeling he may have done this to, in part, honor Garrison in a sense, since Garrison would have done this type of training when he served for the National Guard. Either way, super exciting. Kind of wish Robyn or Hunter joined him for my own entertainment, honestly. The show starts airing in September, which makes me think that maybe Sister Wives will not be airing in the fall, right? Because would they want to have two shows with him on? I don't know. There's also this weird picture of Robyn and Kody at a beer festival that circulated this month where a woman is kind of placing her hand on Robyn's stomach. Everyone freaked out, like, hello, Robyn is in her late 40s, guys, a bit beyond the baby making age. Anyways, people assumed that she's pregnant, and the lady actually DM'd someone and said she just put her hand there. Case closed, probably not pregnant. You know what the first thing that popped into my mind was when I saw the picture and thought, oh, maybe she's pregnant? And this proves that I've watched the show too much. Remember when Robyn said that she had a dream about a little boy with brown hair waiting to be born by her or something? I thought, oh, maybe it happened. And that's why I'm crazy. Anyways, Janelle, meanwhile, recently went on a nerdy tangent about AI and how Maddie sent her an article that said that by 2026, 80% of jobs will be replaced by AI. Janelle is apparently interested in this and admitted that she does use ChatGPT as a sounding board. I imagine maybe to figure out how to deal with Kody. Anyways, Janelle talked about the AI revolution and how humans will be using it and it will change the world. She also went to Canada for the very first time this month, but her post about Canada didn't exactly make Canada look too great, in my opinion. Looks like she went to Edmonton, Alberta, and said, I went to Canada for the first time this past weekend. Super fast trip to visit with a Plexus teammate and friends. But I tried to maximize my short time and see what I could see. World's largest pierogi. World's largest sausage. Beautiful landscape with acres and acres of crops, including the pretty yellow canola. Gravy with fries as the only offered and normal choice. It was great. Sky not completely dark at night. Cornhole at the airport in Edmonton. Someone in the comments said, Canada has more to offer than a large pierogi. And I agree. I think Janelle needs like a redo and needs to do another trip. Hunter, meanwhile, enjoyed a drink with Logan and a friend, probably in Vegas. It is nice to see that they live in the same town and can kind of stay together. Maddie, Janelle's daughter, admitted that she took a break from social media and scrolling to focus more on her family recently, and she has been active, but on her blog more. She posted about grief, a poem actually. The title has a typo, but we shall forgive her for that. She also wrote a blog about how she is struggling with her 8-year-old son, Axel, who was actually born on the show, specifically with back talk, and apparently Axel just thinks he knows better than her at the moment. Little Axel is quite the boundary pusher, sounds like, and Maddie feels like, you know, maybe she's screwing everything up. I think that's a very common thing for any mom to think. But in great news for Maddie and Janelle, it looks like their permits or whatever they're waiting for to get started on their flower farm called Tata Farms has gone through, and they could literally cry tears of joy. Finally, something will be happening after what seemed like the craziest delay ever, because they had underestimated how long permits actually take. Can't wait to see what actually happens with this business. Meanwhile, Christine is dropping hints that her new book is about to get juicy. She posted this saying that she can't believe she had the courage to write what she did. So this better be good. If she needed courage, it has to be good. She's been getting ready to go on her book tour, and she had said, I can't believe I had the courage to write what I did. In just 17 days, you'll be able to read it too. Sister Wife is almost here, and I'm so excited to share my journey and the lessons I've learned along the way. And you know I'm going to review the heck out of that book, right? So check in September because that content will be coming. Which family member do you think is most nervous, shaking in their boots about what's in that book? I don't know, but it's probably either Meri or Cody, or maybe Robyn. As for Meri, she held a fundraiser for Jen and her husband this month because, as you may know, Jen is dealing with a cancer diagnosis for her husband. Meri also went to the mountains, which she calls her happy place, and put out a random reel about how she's not going to tell a friend or family member how to grieve their divorce or family member because they're different. She says, I know the things I need. It's not fair for someone to put their grieving journey on her because everyone's different. Very weird, very random. Who is that directed to? There has to be some kind of reason why she posted that. I wonder what Christine says about Meri in her book. Do you think that Christine had to get them to sign off on certain things? Do you think she allowed them to read things before? I'm just wondering about the behind the scenes, you know? So anyways, guys, no trailer yet for season 20 of Sister Wives. And I kind of feel now like it's not going to air until later this year or maybe even January, whatever, because I think we need a break anyways. I saw that they're promoting the other Sister Wives show which is like a lot more salacious in my opinion. But so if they're airing that, I feel like they air that before Sister Wives usually. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments about my update. But that was my Sister Wives update for August 2025. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye!